Hello everybody, this is Mr. Nardelli. I'm here tonight to talk to you about figuring out tax, commission, and discount. All three of those deal with percentages. And if you need more help with the percentages, go back to one of my previous tutorials on percentages. Now, to find the tax on something, the actual sales tax itself is the sales tax rate. Remember, put that in decimal form. So if perhaps it's 35, well, we'll not say 35%. We'll say 7% sales tax. We'd move the decimal two places to the left to call it 0.07. So we have the sales tax in decimal form times the purchase price. Now, if you're asked to find the total price after sales tax, you would first have to figure out the tax. Then you have the purchase price plus the sales tax. Let's take an example that would most likely be in a small word problem. If the sales tax rate is 7.25% in California, then how much would you pay in Los Angeles for a pair of shoes that cost $39? So the first thing we have to do is, let me move my little box here. Let me put in one more box just a moment, cover up this, is to figure out the sales tax. Now remember, I have to change 7.25, move it over 2 times to get 0.0725, multiply that by 39, and I get 2.8275. Now I need to round that to the nearest cent, which is the 2. So I look at my 7, that rounds my 2 up, my tax is $2.83. Now the question asks, how much do I pay for a pair of shoes that cost $39? So my next step is to add that sales tax to my original price of $39. Now here you have to be aware that you need to line up the decimal points. In the multiplication you didn't, so make sure you line them up. So I had $39 and $2.83 to get $41.33, and that's the total price I'll pay after taxes. Okay, let's try commission. Let me scroll up a little bit. Commission only has one formula. That's what's good about this. So commission equals the commission rate in decimal form times the sales. So if I had a question such as this, a real estate agent earned a commission of $6,875 for selling a house. If his rate is 2.5%, find the selling price. Now notice we have things out of order here. We're given the commission and we need to find the original sales price. So we just go to our formula and write everything in. My commission is $6,875, so I write it first. There's commission. My rate is 2.5%. Move my decimal 2 places to the left, and there I've got 0.025. And then the price of the house is an unknown, so I'm going to assign it a variable. I'll call it P. So to solve for P, I need to divide the 6,875 divided by 0.25. Now, if you remember, when we divide by a decimal, we start off writing it this way. Just a moment, let me put a box in. So we've got 6,875 divided by 0.25. I'm going to move my divisor 3 places to the right, 1, 2, 3, until it becomes a whole number, then move the same amount on my dividend in the 6,850. So my new equation is actually 6,875,000 divided by 25. Seems like a daunting task, but it's not too bad. You end up getting 27,500. So the selling price, not too much there, is 27,500. Okay, now we'll go to discount. And discount is what we call on sale, if something's on sale at the store. So the discount rate, or excuse me, the discount equals the discount rate in decimal form times the purchase price. Now if I want to find out how much I spend, I take my discount price and I take to find my discount price, I take my original price and subtract the discount. Don't add it like you did in the taxes, but subtract. So, we'll say, for example, in a bicycle store, a $500 bicycle is marked, get a 30% discount. What's the sale price of the bicycle? So you know you're going to spend less than $500. So first I need to go to my formula, and I'm going to multiply. Let me come over here. I'm going to multiply my 500 times 30%. Remember, I moved my decimal two places. 0.3. Now, if I multiplied by 0.30, I'm still going to get the same answer. So either way, it'll work. So I get $150. That's my discount. Now I take my 150 and subtract it from 500, and I get 350. So the amount I will pay for that bicycle is $350. Okay, that's tax, commission, and discounts. If you have any questions, email me at nardelli.efsc@gmail.com. Thanks.